Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your love reading for November, the first half of November 2018. This month, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you can catch me live. But let's see what we have going on for you. I will, of course, be back at the middle of the month to do an update here, but let's see what we have for you at this time here. All right. You start off with the Ten of Spades here, and I feel like this is you. Some of you could have gone through a breakup or a difficult separation or something like that. Again, I do feel like Gemini is still in a period of dating and needing to date. So again, if you're single, I would say it would be a good time for you to date. This could also be just a focus on work as well. Again, this is a love reading, but again, still, some of you might have a stronger focus on work or something like that. Bosses, work, focusing on work. Some of you might be interested in your boss as well, whatever the case may be, but definitely something to think about. Some of you could be thinking about travel as well. You could be meeting somebody through traveling or through going to another location or changing jobs as well. Ten of Spades represents just some sort of ending and new beginning. It's kind of like the death card. So some of you could be, that could be how you will be meeting somebody at this time, is through a change or something like that. I do also think that, again, this first position here is, I don't really use spreads, but I kind of do. I'm using like a loose spread here, and the first position is kind of like your future true love. So it could be a fire sign, male, female, whatever. It doesn't matter, whatever your preference is. This could represent like a fire sign coming in for you, or it could represent somebody who's more, kind of like a leader, more alpha, more like all of those things, more assertive as well. And that could be somebody coming in for you in the future. Next, you have the Joker here, and you also have the Ace of Spades as well. This can represent, number one, this is the superpowers of you, the superpowers of Gemini right here. I do feel like you will be attracted to this person very quickly. Again, if you're not already with this person as well. Again, some of you could already be in this relationship, and this just represents needing to have fun, needing to let loose, needing to let your hair down, and all that other stuff. So I do feel like that will be important to the relationship, again, if you are meeting somebody new. It's also a great card for dating, and I do feel like some of you should date at this time. This is a card of preparation as well. I do feel like some of you will be meeting somebody, or you already know somebody who is just very effective, is the word that's popping into my head. I just feel like they're the type of person who, they say something, they do it. They are very effective in that way. They kind of are able to handle a lot of different situations, and I feel like they're also able to handle change very well. So I feel like this could be the type of person coming in for you, and I do feel like that's what makes them very attractive to you as well, is that they can handle their stuff. So let's put it that way. But they're also not too serious with the Joker. Again, the Joker normally in a positive sense would represent a positive balance between, knowing when to be serious, but also being able to have a lot of fun. Next, you have the Ten of Diamonds. I love this card for love, especially because it does represent, to me this is better than the Ten of Hearts. It represents almost like a perfect relationship where there's a good balance of pretty much everything coming in for you. I do feel like this could be somebody very hardworking, very future focused on like future goals as well. I do feel like they will come off as secretive. This has come up for other signs as well. It's pretty much impossible to not find somebody who's like secretive at this time. We had Black Moon Lilith back in August. It conjuncted Mars in retrograde, and that's just like, we find people who are secretive. We find people who are more mysterious. So again, somebody could be coming in, they could be a little bit more mysterious or a little bit more secretive, or they might just hold their cards close to their chest. They might not they might not share a lot of information. It's not that they're closed off. Again, I would say, actually, looking at your cards, I would be careful of anybody who's closed off. Again, it's not that they're closed off. It's just who they are. So, again, some of you might be encountering a person like that. This is a great card for travel as well. So, any of you traveling, really good cards for you. And a great card for love. Again, this can kind of represent fortune after difficulty in love. So, if you've had a difficult time in love and in relationships, this could definitely represent somebody new coming in for you at this time. And again, fire sign. So could absolutely be a fire sign. I'd say it's somebody who's very future focused as well, with that Jack of Clubs there. And it is somebody who, they could be trying to be very careful with the words I'm getting as well. So again, that could be a sign to you of who this person is, or will be. Again, for some of you, I feel like you've met this person or are already with this person. For others of you, I don't think you've met this person, and again, I feel like it'll be somebody who's very careful with their words, and they could be very mysterious with this card as well. But again, this is a good card of a relationship that kind of develops, that where it's kind of like this is a card called the book, so it's like you're turning the pages of the book. The more you spend time with them, the more you learn, and it's like never boring as well. So I do feel like that's a good thing for you. Next, you have the Jack of Spades, or the King of Spades here with the Six of Clubs. So this is coming up in your challenge position, and this could be somebody who, again, is very focused on work in a lot of ways, and they might have a lot of burdens as well. I am getting that some of these people, some people like might have children. Again, I don't know. For some of you, I feel like it's somebody with children coming in. This none of this means children. Let's just get that out of the way. But definitely something I'm picking up on, that they could have children, or they could have other responsibilities that do not allow them to spend a lot of time with you. And this is definitely a challenge you're going to have to work around. But again, I do feel like this is a really good person for you that could be coming in. For others of you, again, this could be a person who's a bit more like authoritative. They could be a little bit more serious. Like I said, with that Joker there, I was kind of picking up on seriousness, that it could be somebody who's got more of like a serious energy, and you might want to have more fun with that Joker. You know, you might want to be with somebody who's a little bit more fun. I do feel like, again, Six of Clubs is a card of releasing burden, so I feel like they're going through a process of almost changing who they are. And again, right here, it could be somebody who's hurt in the past. You see he's chopped the head off of that snake. It represents somebody who has dealt with difficulties in relationships or challenges in relationships in the past, and they could be just overcoming that stuff. So, I mean, it is a time to be patient. I just said this to Aries as well, that, you know, looking at the chart here, it is a time to be patient in love, in relationships, and to kind of just allow things to develop. Next, what will help you in this relationship is the Queen of Hearts. So nurturing energy and just being very nurturing and caring at this time, and just being there for the person. And Eight of Clubs, avoiding confusion. I do feel like, kind of a weird message, but I do feel like some of you will be with somebody, or are with somebody currently, where it's almost like you have to be their secretary. And again, that doesn't sound very sexy, I know, but I do feel like there is a bit of organization, and there is an element of like kind of holding things together on your end that will help this person and will help you kind of develop this relationship as well. Again, I do feel like, look at, I mean, she plucked the heart out of that. I do feel like for some of you, you will be meeting somebody who was hurt recently or in the recent past, and I do feel like that is still weighing on them. It's still leading to confusion. So again, if you like this person, which I think you will, judging by the cards here, I would say, you know, take your time and just allow things to develop. For others of you, again, this could be you that has been hurt, and maybe you need this nurturing energy. It could say that you need to open up to somebody who will be nurturing. Again, I am getting that somebody coming in here is going to be very nurturing, very caring, and you know, wanting to take care of you in a lot of ways. So I would say, you know, either open up to that energy, and I feel like that will kind of change things for you. Eight of Clubs can say that you will be picking somebody new as well. This could say that you are going to pick a new type of person. Again, maybe you have a certain type, and this could say that there's like another type of person that you will be dating, but I do feel like it will be really good for you as well. And finally, you have the Seven of Clubs here. Look at that, with the two hearts. Perfect match. I feel like for some of you, again, you've been waiting a really long time for love. So again, for some of you, it's like you've been waiting forever, and this is a card of like chewing through problems, trying to figure out like why you're single and all this other stuff. But look, two hearts, so perfect match coming in for you. For others of you, I feel like it's saying that you've gone through a lot of people, or have had a lot of bad relationships, and I feel like this next one is going to be very positive for you as well. Yeah, look at, you've been climbing a mountain. You have been climbing a mountain, and things have been very difficult in relationships, or there have been a lot of challenges, and you have been in this resting period. I feel like this is saying you are getting out of that break period, and now you are ready to date. You are ready to get out there and mingle. You know, of course, like I've been saying to Gemini every single night, I would say if you're a Gemini, date, get out there, meet new people right here. But I definitely feel like with that King of Clubs there, I feel like that's somebody coming in. Now that I think about it, I mean, fire has shown up a lot for you, Gemini. There have been a lot of fire signs showing up in your readings, so I feel like that could be love. But anyway, thank you for watching, and enjoy your November.